Alright guys, they're playing a Jax top lane with all of the new changes and buffs, and I'm going to showcase you guys exactly on how you can 1v9 with Jax. So this game we're playing Jax into a gangplank, and what we have is a Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Alacrity, Elasant. Then most importantly, we're also running Biscuits here because we're playing against a gangplank, good for the sustain and mana, and then we're also running Cosmic for the sum spells. We're going to be playing with the new buffs on all of the items, which means we're going to be playing with the new Trinity Force. I want to showcase you that one today. The new Trinity Force, like all the buffs that happen to the Trinity Force, it is such a broken item on Jax right now. Like, you have no idea. The changes they buffed, like, it's a direct buff on Jax on everything. It's going to be a solid change. You'll see it for yourself. In my opinion, I think, like, for sure, like, Trinity Force right now is just a better choice when playing Jax than the Define is. And you also have Rage Blade as well as, like, an alternative option. So you've got plenty of options available. But I do think that Trinity Force is probably by far, like, the best change now. Pretty good the way how this guy's playing it. Smart play. He's, like, building the wave up. We're going to be struggling for a little bit. I wanted to fight level 1, but he took the shove like almost immediately. Gonna lose that last hit. If I take that one, he's gonna hit the barrel. It's not exactly like a very you know, friendly matchup, because he can always perma poke. Just quite annoying. But at the same time, this guy doesn't really have any like escape. Nice one. Alright, we got like 3 pots, so like taking damage is not that bad. We'll lose that one. Oh, accidentally hit the wave. My bad. There you go. Definitely not pressing Ignite, guys. You do not want to use Ignite in these kind of cases. It's very tempting to try and use it, but like, it's not something that I would encourage you to do. If you don't need to like use your sum spell, then just keep it for the next time, because without the Ignite, it's gonna make like a life difference. Trust me on it. Could have been like played like slightly better though. The all-in that I had. All right, let's go back here. Because I charged my E beforehand. I actually wanted to charge my E like mid-air. Decided to do like beforehand. Was not like the most solid choice, but it's okay. Let's go for the new Trinity Force. So there's something I do want to say about the item. I could have chosen to get that one too. That's okay though. There's something I do want to mention though about Trinity Force. You have like 2 choices to make here. Usually you would go either Blade or Define, but right now I would say like either Trinity Force or Blade. Now both like rushing these 2 items can be very different. Like Blade in general is a pretty good item because it gives you everything needed. Even when you don't play against a tank, it's still it can go up against anything, but it makes you easy to kill, right? Trinity Force gives you better short trade. So if you want like long extended all-ins and get catches that way, then Blade will do a better job. But if you go Trinity Force, your short trades is going to be a lot stronger. So, and you're also going to be slightly more tanky as well. So keep that in mind. Based on matchup, you want to adapt a little bit. Like, of course, you can't technically go Trinity Force into any matchup, but it wouldn't be the most optimal. Like, you do have to adapt slightly based on what you need. So he's gonna do it. Nice try. I baited him pretty hard right there. That's a pretty crucial trade as well. Oh, that guy's gonna die. He's not gonna have a fun time. Trust me on it.
An ally has been slain.
Hey, yep. Thank you very much. Just in case, I went for the extra auto attack because I wasn't sure if his W was available, and it's kind of my bad because I should have seen that coming. Like, I believe he used it, but just to be sure, that I wasn't wrong there. I just kept going for the extra auto, so it would mean that I would take like one more tower hit as well.
Shut down.
I can't technically fight him.
An ally has been slain.
Well played. I don't think he's gonna get the kill. Well played by the Master Yi. Unfortunately though, like the wave is in a really bad spot and I can't do anything to change it anymore because Gangplank is already on its way back, so I'm kind of forced to go back here. Really well played by Master Yi, man. Like if that CC hit on him, he would have died. Let's go for Heartbound Axe. Let's get that one too. Having some movement speed is going to help out with chasing, and then we also go for a potion. Even when we are like 7 minutes in the game right now, it's still a very good idea to go for a potion when you don't have it, because one trade and using a potion can make a big difference, since potions provide like 120 HP, which is actually equal to like 2 autos almost. So keep that in mind. It can actually make a huge difference based on how you're using it. Now let's take a look here. The wave is currently in a good spot because it bounces into me, which means that Gangplank is forced to like walk up to me. There's some areas in this gameplay where I could have played slightly different, slightly better, but in general, like it's going pretty well. Oh, missed that last up. Last try. We kind of bait him, so I'm standing there. As soon as he used the barrel, I'm just jumping backwards, so I dodge the damage. And the barrels are quite like long cooldown early game. So if you can dodge them, make him use it, take basically no damage, you're instantly putting your lane into a better spot by doing so. I'm going to use my potion here. Unfortunately, I get hit by this stuff. That is what it is. Now let's see what Gangplank's gonna do. You notice, like, that Gangplank does not really want to play up the lane, because technically all I have to do right now to win lane is just queue up to him and then, you know, auto him to death, right? So it's kind of frustrating for Gangplank to like play it out right now, because for me it's a matter of just pressing one button and that's it. Oh, I lose the last. I lose the cannon because of it. Thank you. And then back to doing our thing. So now we just keep building the wave up. I lose that last hit. But yeah, we keep building the wave up, and then that wave is going to get me Trinity Force. Check this out. Playing out like this, Gangplank is forced to walk up to me. Like, we will draw his attention by playing like this. He eventually has to walk up, because he starts losing last hits, he starts losing XP. The more he loses, oh, I lose not last hit. The more he loses, the worse it's going to get for him, because eventually I'm going to start like making a difference, right? Turns out he's actually in mid lane. Eventually I'm going to start like getting a lead, because I'm getting ahead in levels. Now we shove. This shove is going to get me my item. Really? I am not happy with the last hits this game at all, if you ask me. I press ignite because otherwise my jungler is gonna die. So even though it's like one tick only, like it's still, it's needed. Ah, he gets away. That's unfortunate. I don't think that's gonna make any like impactful difference. Nah. Except like probably me losing something here. At least we got killed to like cover it up, so the Gangplank is like not getting anything out of this. Good play by this guy. I was going to get the kill right there. Let's go for... I actually want to go red trinket. They've made some good changes to it, but then at the same time, I think I'm just going to stick with the yellow trinket so I can like dash up to it in case needed, right?
An ally has been slain.
Seems like Kale does not want to swap lane here. I want to get back into the Gangplank matchup. Yeah, there you go. I need to get back into the Gangplank matchup because for me, it's a matter of just queuing in and hitting the counter-strike. Like, it's nothing interesting anymore. So, it's better for me to be inside of the Gangplank matchup than Kill being into that. It's too easy for me. I just lasted everything. Again, we're gonna take the same approach. I want the wave to deny as much as possible, and then the second like it starts building up, we want to shove that into Gangplank. So we're not really going to do much here.
An enemy has been slain.
You see, Gangplank is playing it very, 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 very safe. Like, it's not making any plays at all. And there you go. Now we just hold it like this, and that's gonna bounce into me, and then Gangplank is going to lose everything. So we may not get the kill on him, but we can deny him more. A lot more now. Look.
Enemy double kill.
We have a big lead. We're level 10, he's level 8. It's because of the way how we're playing it. Hold it again like this. So this is like how you draw out somebody, guys. Like if somebody is playing too safe and you are stronger than your opponent is, this is how you draw them out of their position. Because if they don't walk up, they will start losing last hits. They will start losing XP. And if they try moving up to try and last hit, you just kill them afterwards. That's how you pretty much do it. So you don't have to make things overly complicated by shoving and all the time. Just making sure it like bounces into you. That's the easiest way how you do it, or like how you fix it. Let's see what happens here. Gangplank is probably going to start roaming. It's very likely. It's still pushing into me. Actually missed that one. I think Gangplank is probably up here somewhere. And now, instead of hard shoving the wave, which most people would do, we're going to build it up and then we will shove that into Gangplank. And what that's going to do is it will force Gangplank to farm under tower. And then in the meantime, I can just buy my item, come back strong. Let me check here. I got hit by this. 469 damage. I think his flash is probably up. I think I might stay. Nah. Never mind. Does not sound like a good idea to stay here, to be honest. Let's go for pickaxe and attack speed. I like the raw damage. I like the raw damage a lot more. We're going to change up the strategy a little bit. Because we can like freeze the wave for a really long time, but that's not going to make us win the game. It's better if we like shove the wave, look for fights into Gangplank, and then start rotating. Like start going for kills in mid, try and get Drake and stuff like that. So
Your turret has been destroyed.
again, another flash from Gangplank. It doesn't surprise me. Take all this. We need to, you know, take action here. Seems like you went for the reset. Good opportunity for me now. There you go. Let's try. I'm gonna pretend like I'm walking right side, but then I'm just turning around here. I think he might go for the barrel. Oh, that hits. Oh, there's a ward in there, of course. Yeah. Oh, card is old. Yeah, I know this is a very unexciting lane phase with a guy that is not playing the lane. Like, this guy definitely does not play the lane. But yeah. Huh. Not even ultimate needed. This will completely fix it. But yeah, like, Jax lane phase is just incredibly strong. Jax is a late game champ, but at the same time an early game champ as well. Like, excellent for early game. And now with these buffs and stuff like that, it makes everything so much better too. Now let's get this thing out of the way. This will make it so that I can start 1v1 in Gangplank other than just in my lane. Like, I can actually flank him from behind, which is something very... it's actually very crucial. Let's go for a curve bow. I'm also going to build steel caps. And then we also built another longsword. So steel caps is important because it blocks a portion of the damage from Mastery Yi, but also Gangplank. And their mid laner, even though it's very fed, I don't expect a lot of damage coming from this guy. Except from a lot of CC, at most. Whoops, cancel my auto. It's okay though, this guy's dead. Oh, I didn't want to use my Q, bro. Sure. Just using my E so I don't, you know, take all the damage all the time. And then we go back top. Now the most important thing is that my teammates are winning. All I have to do is pressure in Gangplank, keep on pushing the lane down all the time, keep looking for catches on Gangplank and make it, you know, give him like a bad time in lane. That's all I have to do. The more I kill him, the better. Because on top of that, like, if we kill him, he's gonna lose all the farm. Then I go for jungle camp and stuff like that. Just have to stay very consistent now. Always keep up the pressure in top lane. That's pretty much it. Maybe get a blue buff on top of that if possible. But this is like all we want to look for. I'm going to keep the wave there because Gangplank is probably going to farm it. Well, if they don't see me at least. Can reach out over there. I think that Gangplank is just not playing the lane out. I think he's just not even going to try. Oh wow, I cannot believe this guy is doing this. I don't know, man. I think that Jin is starting to troll. Because apparently, like, he did figure out. Ah, yeah, they go for the surrender. I mean, like, we had a full-on scaling team comp. We had a Jax top, a Kayle mid lane, then we had our AD carry, which is also broken late game. Like, it was already over, man. But either way, it's Jax top. Thanks so much for watching this YouTube vid. And to see you next time. Peace.